day you just hear about the things you've done. Hoping every new day can begin the way that this one's done.
Hi, it's good to see you. My name is Raven. Wait, I should say that in Arapaho. Hithati Naha Bethan. Raven Nananana. I just said it's good to see you. My name is Raven. Can you say that? Just the first part. Hithati Naha Bethan. Very good. If you want to tell someone your name, you just say your name, then Nananana. Raven Nananana. Can you do it? Sounds good. Would you like to meet my friends? You would? That's great. Okay, let's see. Let's meet Blossom. She's a little bear cub, and she's kind of shy. Well, okay, she's more than a little shy. She's the youngest of my animal friends. Then there's Daisy. She's a red fox. She's very smart and sometimes has to keep her other friends out of trouble. This is Justin. He's a very busy beaver. Sometimes he really needs Daisy to keep him out of trouble. Here's Flash. Flash is a turtle. He's Justin's best friend. Sometimes he doesn't move as fast as he talks. And this is Thundercloud. He's a bald eagle who flies high above and beyond Frybread Flats. We always look forward to him sharing his stories and wisdom with us. Hey, I wonder what today's word of the day is. You guys want to find out? Me too. Newa. You know, one person who I respect very much is my Newa. She teaches me all kinds of things about our tribe. She tells me stories that she learned from her Newa. She made these moccasins I'm wearing right now. I guess someone who has lived for a long time, they know a lot of stuff and probably can't do as much stuff as they used to. That's why we're supposed to respect our elders and help them as much as we can. That's what Justin and Daisy are talking about right now.
Hey, Daisy, you ready to go to the movie?
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. I know we had planned on going to a movie, but I thought maybe we could do something else.
Like what?
Like go over to Mrs. Fletcher's house.
You mean Mrs. Fletcher, that old lady?
Yes, she lives by herself in that old house, and you've seen her fence, right?
Yeah, that thing is rugged. The county ought to make her tear it down.
It's not that bad. Nothing a little paint won't fix.
I still say it's rugged and ratchet. I suppose I could tear it down for her myself, you know. Of course, trees are more my thing.
Well, I think we should go over and paint it for her.
Gah, how long would that take?
Probably most of the day at least.
Let's see now. All of today, let's just call that 8 hours.
At least 8 hours today.
At $8 an hour, that would be $64. That's not bad, but we still have to supply labor and materials, so we need a nice profit. So, we could call it an even 100.
$100? What are you talking about?
Money, baby, you know, the greenbacks, the cheddar, the moolah, the cabbage bones, man, bread, some dough, clams, simoleons, some scratch.
Justin, we're not doing it for money. She can't afford that. I thought we'd do it for free.
I must be hearing things because it sounded like you said paint it for free.
I did say that.
Why would we want to go do all that for free?
Because it's the right thing to do. We're supposed to be generous and help our elders. Don't you ever listen?
You know what? You do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go see a movie later.
Hey, I thought you were gonna go see a movie with Daisy.
Well, I was, until she decided to go work for Mrs. Fletcher for free.
She's such a sweet old lady. She's my friend Newa.
Yeah, you too? What is the deal with everybody being so nice?
Don't you remember when your mom was in a hospital?
Yeah, she was there for about a week. So?
Remember how there was always food on the table? And the house got cleaned? Who do you think did all that?
My dad, I guess. I don't remember.
No way. Your dad was at work. It was Mrs. Fletcher and some other ladies from our tribe.
So she made a few bucks. Hey, I'm just trying to get paid myself.
No, they did it for free, out of love for your family. It's called giving.
Well, whatever. I can't afford to give anything because I don't have much money.
Justin, giving is not always about money. It's about being generous with your time and talents.
Oh, I get it. Helping each other out. Just because. Well, that does make a lot of sense.
Good. I said we go help.
Sure. Maybe she'll fix us some lunch.
Jesse.
Jesse?
Jesse. Niece.
Niece.
Niece. Nessa.
Nessa? Nessa? Na bish bet no ne a bet hita hauna no that's it ha dana no I ni hit na he na nan ne a bet na he na nan na bish bet Nani ne hit it wakati ye no not ni ato ni he ha Kaku Dani hit Nino Wuna Jaus Nibi Kafa Na Bishu Bet Na Nibi Kafa Ne a Behet. You know, there are a lot of things I love about my tribe. One of my favorite things is fried bread. There are so many people who make it. Some make it small, some make it big, some make it fluffy, and some make it really sweet. My Newa makes wonderful fried bread. She let me into her kitchen. Want to see a TV story about it? You do? Okay, here it goes.
My grandma raised me and she used to make fry bread all the time for like benefit dances and powwows and stuff. And I used to help her.
This is the ingredients where you put the baking soda, salt, and sugar.
I remember she made it every weekend because she was in a, I grew up in Sealing and she was in a sewing club. They called themselves the Rusty Needles. But she was always stuck making, well, not really stuck making fry bread, but she was always making it. And I remember she'd make like ice chestfuls, like 2 or 3 every weekend. Whether they were on head staff or not, she used to always do that because we used to always go out to Fonda for benefit dances. And she always made fry bread. Sometimes I didn't want to do it, and sometimes she made me because she needed help. I mainly just flattened out the bread and handed it to her, and she would stick it in the skillet. I wasn't old enough to flip it and stuff yet, so that's all I got to do.
I use self-rising flour. I use egg, powdered milk, baking powder, salt, and sugar. And just mix it all up.
I need a corn soup.
I don't really know like the exact measurements, but
Oh, so you don't measure it or you do?
I don't.
What's your job here?
To flip it, hey.
You're Frybread flipper?
Yeah. It's easy to screw it up because I made it pretty much almost like every day for a year until I got it to the way I wanted it, and then I just made it every so often.
Have you ever burned any really badly?
Yes. It's usually like...
I can't believe you admitted it.
I'll admit it, but it was usually like toward the end. When I'm almost done, I'll burn like one. And I usually just throw it away.
Man, that makes me hungry.
Hey, I tell you what we should do. Let's make our own fry bread.
Yeah, man, it can't be all that hard, right?
Grandma said we need some of that self-rising flour.
I got flour somewhere. Let me find it, man. I got everything we need in the kitchen here.
I don't know, we got some grease? Y'all guys have grease over here? We need some hot grease.
Grease? Grease? Oh, yeah, we got grease, baby. We got grease.
Oh, man, I don't know about that grease.
Dude, is that grease supposed to be popping like that? I mean, really?
Oh, man, it looks dangerous.
I don't think that's right, man. Let's get out of here.
I think it's
Just
gonna blow, man. Hey, at least we made one piece, dude. Hey, you want the first bite?
No, man, you can have the honor.
Yang. 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 Yasan. 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 Nita tach. Nita tach. Nita tach.
Have you ever waited and waited and waited and waited for something to happen? And then you got mad when it didn't? Sometimes it's hard to have patience, and sometimes it's really hard to be patient with other people. That's what my friend Justin is finding out right now.
Let's see, okay, here's the number.
Thank you for calling Frybread Flats Pizza Pies.
Yeah, I'd like to order a...
Home of the best pizza on the planet.
Yeah, just
That's
a
because
large...
we use only the freshest ingredients.
Yeah, one pepperoni
Like
and...
flour made from wheat right here in Frybread Flats, dairy products from our own farms, and pepperoni we have shipped in every day.
Okay, I just want to order
Please
a...
hold. One of our pizza chefs will be with you any moment.
Wow.
Hello, thank you for calling Frybread Flats Pizza Pies. How may I help you?
Well, it's about time. I'd like to order one large pepperoni.
Can I interest you in some breadsticks?
No thanks.
Perhaps a side salad?
No, just the pizza.
Would you like to try our new liver and broccoli pizza? It's on special this week.
No, man, I just want my pepperoni pizza.
Okay, that's one large pepperoni. Would you like that with thin crust, thick crust, super thick crust, or, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's that thick crust?
What? Just regular, man. Thin is fine.
Okay, check. Alrighty, got that. Would you like to join our Pizza of the Month Club? It's a great way to check out all of our new pies and products and such.
No, I don't want to join any stupid club. I don't want any liver and broccoli, and I don't want a stinking salad. I just want you to bring me my large pepperoni pizza. Gah! I could have made my own pizza by now.
Sir, you don't have to yell at me. I'm doing the best I can. I just started here, and there's a whole lot of stuff I'm supposed to say. I'm trying to work my way through school, and my car just broke down, and my dog ate my homework.
Okay, I'm sorry I yelled at you, man. Hey, look, calm down. We can work this out. Just finish the order. Finish what you have to say.
Really?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll even order the breadsticks.
Okay. Now, what sauce would you like with those? Would you like garlic, parmesan, teriyaki, mild, medium hot, extra hot, burn a hole in your mouth hot, ranch, liver and onions?
Nisada.
Nisada.
Nisada. Nisada.
Nisada.
Nisada. Siata.
Theater.
Siata.
There was a big tree in the forest when all things were new to one another. All things were growing in wisdom and knowledge. As the big tree grew, the wind could hardly move it about any more as it could the others. The wind didn't know why this was and became angry that one was stronger than it was. The wind wasted away days trying to figure out how to weaken this tree. So the wind decided to blow with all its might to make it lean, but the tree wouldn't lean. The wind became angry and now wanted the tree to fall. It decided to try a cold, mean wind, and all that happened to the tree was the leaves fell and another small scar on its life. When the wind saw the leaves fall, it thought it was a matter of time before the tree would become weak enough to blow over. The wind left and would come back later and see. The tree shivered, and with the knowledge of the cold wind, it learned how to make itself stronger for when it became cold again. Soon after, the wind came back and saw the leaves on this big tree again and became very angry. The wind was older now and stronger than before. It blew a very hot wind, and the tree branches weakened enough to wither the leaves off again. The wind smiled and left, thinking it was the most powerful again. It left for another short time and came back. It saw another scar on the tree. The wind saw this tree look stronger than ever before. The wind was now tired and wanted to see what made this tree so powerful. It had survived its warmest power it could give. The wind decided to ask the tree. The wind spoke. Tree, what is it that makes you so strong? The tree's leaves quivered as it answered the wind. Tree says, I am strong because I know my Creator. I know my mother. I know my relatives that use me for a home. I can't let them down. This is why I am so strong. My roots are deep, and my mother and her heart is touched by my roots. Even you, wind, are related to me. When you are kind, you provide for me also. When I am cold, you warm me. When I am warm, you cool me. Even when I am thirsty, you bring the clouds to me so I can drink. The wind was feeling bad and said, I have been so alone for so long, and no one likes me, so I become angry. The tree said, we all need each other always. All is relative to one another. All needs one another. Don't ever be angry with ones that love you. The wind cried as it kissed the tree, and together they created dew. The wind smiled when the leaves on the tree shook. The tree said, from now on, my friend, my leaves will shake when I feel you, and remember, you are not alone.
Ha-ho, hasinihit wakusa. Nibasithachot wakusa.
Habehina Wathanahaina Na Tanacha Ehatahe no
Niona. Niithet hinan wakisain.
Ha-ho! Ha-behina, ha-aitna, ha-aitha.
Niona. Niithet hinan wakisain.
Ha-ho! Ha-behina, ga-yahay, na janacha, esathaya a.
Niona. Niithet hinan wakisain.
Ha-ho!
Gotcha hayo. Niithet hinan wakisain.
Ah, na anabethin. Biha thethin.
Ha-ho, wahusa. Niisinihinith hinan wakisain.
Ah, na
I have a question for you. Have you ever been scared? I have. There's all sorts of stuff that can be scary to kids, like snakes, big spiders, and the dark. Hey! Who turned out the lights? Wow, I hope that doesn't happen again. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Sometimes kids are scared by stuff that shouldn't really scare them at all. That's what my friend Blossom and Thundercloud are talking about right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it. This is going to be bad.
What's the matter, Blossom?
I'm supposed to give a speech in my class, and I'm scared. I can't do it.
Why are you afraid?
I might make a mistake, and the other kids might laugh at me. This is going to be bad.
Do you remember when I carried you all the way across the forest to see your uncle?
Yes.
Do you remember how afraid you were?
Yes, there was a bad storm, and we could hardly even see.
Do you remember when we went through the clouds?
Yeah, they were thick and heavy that day.
Yes, but when we flew above the clouds, what happened?
The sun was shining.
That's right. The sun was shining. There was light on the other side of the clouds.
Well, how does that help me with my speech?
Blossom, you being scared by the speech is just like a big cloud. But you have to realize there is light on the other side. Our Creator is always there. Even when we're surrounded by clouds, and even the darkest, scariest clouds can only hide the light for a short time. Sometimes you have to fly above the clouds to find the light.
So if I get through my fears for just a little bit, things will be okay? Is that what you mean?
Blossom, there will always be clouds, but you can't be scared of them. Most of the time, they're just big and ugly and can't even hurt you. You just have to remember to look for the light on the other side.
Ha-ho, Thundercloud, ha-ho.
Blossom learned an important lesson today. She learned that you can't let fear control your actions. What would have happened if she didn't make her speech at all? She probably would have gotten a bad grade when she was more than capable of making a good one. You see, it's always good to be careful, but you can't wait around for bad things to happen. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes things happen that are totally out of our control. But each one of you has something inside, something that will help you get through the bad things. You're much stronger and braver than you might think you are. Each one of you has something special that the Creator gave you. You have your own greatness, and it's up to you to figure out what it is. And do great things. Hatchinalbethin.
Well, can you believe it? We're almost out of time. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you did too. I also hope you learned some things here in Frybread Flats. Do you remember your Arapaho numbers? What if I said Newa? Yeah, That's our word of the day. Here's another one. Hechanaha Bethan. Can you say that? Hechanaha Bethan. That means I'll see you again. And I will, next time, right here in Frybread Flats.
I know that I'll be smiling.